beautiful day. Look out the window. Told you it was beautiful. I get it, because it's a reflection of me. I'm lonely.
I don't have an intro yet, so... Hi.
So I studied like crazy to get this down. This is the video I wish I had when I was learning how to draw feet. I'll do it 5 ways, and then at the end, I'll show you how to apply them to your character. By the end of this video, you'll be able to go toe-to-toe with anyone in a feet drawing challenge. So step aside, haters. There's a new potato in town, and his name is Zabio Arts. Yeah, so heads up, you're about to get trampled with feet puns. Let's start off on the right foot and just kind of dip our toe into the water and do this regular front view. I'm on a shoestring budget, so I'm going to use this cracked mechanical pencil. This pencil is higher quality than my existence. Every one of my drawings in this video starts with a triangle, so you have to know that. And this one starts with a type of triangle called an isosceles triangle, which basically means that it's symmetrical. So you could cut it in half, half down the middle, and the left and the right would mirror each other. Now, on the bottom of the leg, right at the ankle, we're going to draw 2 bumps. I could go more in depth about the distal ends of the tibia and fibula, and how the tibia is the larger medial bone and how it has a facet on the distal end that articulates with the talus, and how the medial malleolus is a projection that you can palpate. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. I got that from Google. I have no idea what I'm talking about. So yeah, basically just draw some bumps on the side. I don't care. If you want extra credit, the bump on the outside of the leg is a bit lower and more pronounced than the inside one, but I don't care, so no extra credit points will be given. Now we're going to make 4 diagonal lines going toward the outside of the foot, making sure that there's more room for the big toe. Why? Because it's bigger, duh. Don't interrupt me. I have millions of students depending on me. Then where each line stopped, I'll make another small one going in the opposite direction, and then one more time. So you basically have a bunch of zigzags, well, 4 zigzags exactly, that looks sort of like toes. If you want toenails, just draw a few light horizontal lines. In my opinion, it's better to lightly indicate them rather than drawing the whole outline of the toenail, because then it just looks like they have like a black toe fungus. So yeah. Holy shin, that looks good. Somebody stop me. Very last thing I like to do is add a little curve where the top of the foot meets the rest of the leg. And there you go. The isosceles front foot. That sounds like a type of dinosaur. Look out, it's the isosceles front foot. Don't say that out in the wild. An attractive isosceles front foot will answer the call and come looking for a mate, and then you'll have the awkward job of letting them down easy. Look, isosceles front foot, can I just call you Sauce? I didn't mean to lead you on. It's not you, it's me. Look, I have a confession to make. I was using you to draw a foot. I'm sorry if I hurt you. Now go. Get out of here before somebody writes a fanfic. Okay. I know 3/4 view is a real heel, but I'm head over heels in love with this way of doing it. Okay, this one is going to be a 3/4 view. So it's for like those heroic poses, or if the character is turned a little bit to the side. The triangle we're going to start with is going to be a right triangle, which means that it's at a 90-degree angle on one side. This one in particular is the type of triangle that you typically use in math class to calculate your trigonometry problems in high school. It's 30, 60, 90 triangle. I almost forgot for a second. It's a 30, 60, 90 triangle. But before we get too complicated, it just looks kind of like this.
Now add another little triangle on the side where the heel is going to go hiding behind the rest of the foot. Now connect them together with kind of a squiggly line. And then let's add in the ankle bones the same way that we did for the first one. And do the same thing you did with the toes, with the 4 zigzags. Except for give a little bit more space to the big toe because it's closer to us and the other little piggies are kind of hiding behind him. The cool thing about drawing sloppy like this is that when you erase the whole thing lightly, only the dark lines stay. So it's basically like tracing your drawing. And lastly, add that little Zabio Arts curve up on top, and we're done, son. I have no idea why I used that stupid voice. So you should get a kick out of this one. Feet in side view are super easy. Start with that trigonometry triangle, but flipped on its side. Now, all you need to do is make the corners more rounded, add a little bump for the heel, and add that the bottom part of the leg, you know, the ankle and the shin and stuff. The ankle bone goes in there as well. And for the toes, okay, so I learned this from an ancient Egyptian hieroglyph. They were, you could say they were basically the world's first YouTube tutorials. So to avoid getting into a toe jam, oh god, that's bad. To avoid getting into a toe jam, draw 3 or 4 lines curving up like candy canes, and you're done. Seriously, that's it. We're all done with the side view. Okay, drawing feet from behind is super intimidating, but don't get cold feet. If you're cringy and you know, clap your hands. Okay, these next 2 back view ones are kind of a bonus, but I think it would be cool to include them just in case you need it and can't find a good tutorial on it. So this first one is going to be from straight behind. Start with an isosceles triangle, and then add the curve for the heel, and sort of like an hourglass curve for the Achilles tendon. We'll call this the Kim K curves. It's a good thing that the word curves starts with a C, otherwise it would have been the initials KKK. Oh my god. The Kardashian sisters are the KKK. There's Kim, Kazoo, and Croissant. Croissant. No, it's so funny. Croissant. Croissant. Have an ASMR video of somebody just saying croissant over and over. Croissant. It doesn't even sound like croissant. It just sounds like I'm honking a horn to a little tiny little moped. Croissant, croissant. Okay, now draw the bumps for the ankles so that you can kind of see. It's still thinking of croissant. Draw the bumps for the ankles so that you can kind of see where the rest of the foot will go. Now, okay, so this is the weird part. Just kind of draw a little blob connecting it all. And it'll look weird at first, but trust me. If you stick to that triangle shape that you drew, it will look awesome. And that's it. You have to know that drawing the backs of feet and knees are awkward and weird. So you probably won't ever be 100% super happy with it unless you spend like 5 hours on a large rendered drawing from a photo reference. So give yourself a break on this one because the back view of a foot just looks weird. Like even in a photo, that's just the way it is. Okay, no more tiptoeing around. Let's take a walk on the wild side and do this back 3/4 view. This one is definitely a bonus because you probably won't have to draw this pose very much, but while we're here, I wanted to show you the cool way I figured out how to do the back 3/4 pose for the feet. Hold on, I gotta itch my nose. Scratch my nose. So start with the isosceles triangle, right? But then add another one coming off to the side. I like to start this one out with the lower leg so that I know like how thick it is compared to the rest of the foot. But it's not like I'm going to come to your house and jump on your pencil like a spider monkey and force you to draw in a certain way. You do whatever you want. You do you.
Do you, girl?
Add the Achilles tendon or Kim K curve, your choice. But put it off to the side that is opposite that second triangle that's sticking out. And add a few squiggles or curves on the bottom of the side triangle. And by a few, I mean exactly 4. Yes, I am going to be picky about this one. If you're off by even 1, I will dock your grade by 10 points. So that makes a grand total of negative 10 points for you, my friend. Then bring it back around. Bring it around town.
Bring it around town.
Okay. It seems so weird, doesn't it, to make the bottom of the foot so squiggled like that? Doesn't it? But it works because of something called foreshortening, which we will get into in another episode. Oh, God. Don't talk about foreshortening right now. It makes my head hurt almost as much as perspective. Please, please don't go there. Not today. Not today. Anyway, now that we have our 5 poses, let's do some little stick guys to show you how they can apply to characters. So mix and match the different types of triangles, the triangle bases that we did to start, and then follow the steps in this video for whichever one you draw. Here's a few examples. With each of these, I start with the triangle first, without really worrying about anything else, because I know that if I get the triangle right, I can follow those steps that I just talked about to make it look, like an actual foot. So here's the little characters with arrows pointing to the triangle references below. I hope this helps. I always hated feet so much, so I made it my mission to figure out, to figure this out in a way that's accessible and digestible to you beautiful fellow YouTubers of mine. In short, I know the struggle, so I just want to make things a little easier for you. So let's take a minute to thank our sponsors: crippling depression, cataclysmic anxiety, zits on picture day, Wembology, the study of Wembo, and finally to people who binge watch stupid animes that keep you hooked because you have to see your frickin' OTP get together already. Come on, Funimation! Sorry to sell out to the man like that with the sponsors. I promised myself I wouldn't be one of those YouTubers and kiss the butts of big businesses.
But Andrew, you monetize your videos.
Yeah, dude, I'm also uploading to YouTube, a Google company. Chill out, jeez.
But Andrew, you're just talking to yourself, so you need to chill out.
Shut up! Metaphysical manifestation of my insecurities. Nobody asked you. Well, I guess I did, technically. Anyway, out of the millions of people who are watching YouTube right now, I think we can all be thankful that you are here on Earth, able to listen to this message. All of us don't know each other, but I want to take a second to thank God or the architect or the engineers or whatever that you and I are alive, able to hear this. That kind of sounded like a prayer. I didn't mean for it to be. When I pray, I'm usually like, hey God, what's up, dude? What's up, dude? I mean, God, Jesus, Muhammad, Siddhartha, Buddha, whatever. Hey, dude. So, thanks and stuff. So, how was your day? Oh yeah, you gotta put your hands up in prayer. Dear Septiplier, I know people can't see you or hear you, and some people believe in you and some people don't. That's kind of like Santa. Dear Santa, dear Lord Santa, I want a fidget spinner. In Goku's name, amen, or amen. Amen, amen, Ahmed, Alakazam, Alak your patellas. The end. That's how I do my prayers. I don't know about you, but I'm now feeling very spiritually connected to the universe, to the multiverse, to the omniverse, really. I should do I should do an ASMR drawing prayer for artists. And be like, here goes, ready? It's like, dear Jazza, I like that laugh. be like, good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Pray with Jazza. I'm Jazza, and today we're going to be completely crapping on everyone's religion. Let's see how many people unsub after this. Any bets? Well, I'm gonna go watch some dank meme compilations until 4 a.m. and then cry myself to sleep. Yeet!